So today we're talking about a luxury dog chew, and believe it or not, they're made with yak milk, high in the mountains of the Himalayas. And these guys are all natural, fully digestible, really, really long lasting. My dog, Sydney, who's a 73-pound, 6-month-old golden, went wild for this thing.
My dogs are real small, and I have 4, and there was no fighting going on, but there was a lot of silence, and in my house, that's a blessed thing. The thing to keep in mind with this is, it's very hard.
The founder of Himalayan Dog Chew began talking about these as the longest lasting dog chew that you could ever purchase.
So Sammy, our super chewer, has actually chewed through a Kong, which is supposedly indestructible. And it took him 4 hours to go through a chunk about that size last night.
The history of Himalayan Dog Chew starts in nomadic Mongolia 1400 years ago. The Mongolian people used to take their herds and the cattle with them from places to places. In the process, to transport those milk that would otherwise go bad due to lack of refrigeration system, they squeezed the liquid out of the milk and take the solids and then make it a cake and then dry them in the sun for about 4 or 5 months and make this wonderful snack that they used to call arul. The tradition came from Mongolia all the way down south into Tibet and finally south of the Himalayas into Nepal. It is almost a smoked Parmesan cheese, except that it's a super hard cheese that dogs just love it. And depending on the chewing habit of the dog, they spend hours and days on those cheese.
What makes yak milk in a dog chew different is that you get a chew that's 52% protein. What's here is just milk and lime juice and salt. And the other interesting thing about these dog chews is they're great for dental health. And that's because, remember, cheese has great enzymes. So it's not only the gnawing and the chewing, but it's also the enzymes that clean that plaque off their gums and their teeth. There's no odor at all, and they don't stain your couch.
Sammy was chewing it laying next to me last night on the couch. Nothing.
You may remember Julia Elmer. She's an animal activist. She works with rescue dogs. She also makes her own dog food. And she recommended this because it's so high in protein, fully digestible, and long-lasting. You can actually see the markings from the cheesecloth right here.
Yak milk has sustained people for millennia. And if you give one of these to your dog, you're going to make them really happy.